it has to have, to begin with, like a smell test. You know, does it ring as being just? There's the bucket list of things that there are in the world that are worthy of our attention are limitless. If we could have universal religious freedom everywhere in the world, we've been going a long way in terms of making a dent in human rights. If you have a society that's focused on rights, that's self-centered. But if it's, I have a right to this and I have a right to that, then you're creating a society in which everyone is demanding, as opposed to a society which says, I have responsibilities. I'll give you a simple example.
There are two words in that phrase, social and justice. And when we lean more towards the justice side and couch it in the form of legal rights, we lose the sense of who is being served by the justice. When we add the word social to it and we bring in the people, we bring in the issues that are confronting us on a day-to-day basis. Human rights is a legal way to bring into our consciousness the responsibilities we have as a society to care for others. So human rights to me provides the very basics that we're required to do. It legislates what those basics are, and social justice ensures that those basic needs are actually met or realized. In Judaism we have a practice called Musar, M-U-S-S-A-R. And Musar is a practice that encourages individuals to develop character traits that place the other above the individual. One becomes much more conscious of one's role in the world and in relationship to the other.
For the record, we have people in our congregation who I know are gay. They're treated equally like everyone. And that's the mantra by which we live, and that's the mantra by which I have always lived. The problem that I have, and this I point out to a lot of people, I come from a religious tradition which says that this is not right. There are a lot of people who are saying, you know, it was a religious tradition of 2,000 years ago, and we're much more modern now, and I don't feel right as a representative of the religion to rewrite the books on it. Evolved a therapy which admittedly is controversial because there are many people who say that it doesn't work, fine. But if there's legitimately someone who, for whatever reason, wants to straighten out his gender identity, right? And they want to try this, who am I to say to them, you can't do it? Some places want to ban it because they think that it's bogus therapy. Whether it is or not, I'm not sure. But certainly, this was not advocating that we're going to force people to go there, because no therapy works that way, right? It was just simply saying, if we are true champions of human rights, that too is a human right.
I don't believe that Judaism or any faith tradition should condemn homosexual behavior. Anal rape was a common practice when one group strived to overcome another group's. And that is quite a different understanding of anal sex or anal penetration than homosexuality. And reparative therapy has been proven again and again that it doesn't work, and in fact causes much more harm to individuals than it does any benefit to the individual or to their family and friends. And when we, pick a verse out of the Torah out of its context, we have to be very careful about why we've done that and why we're interpreting in such a way. There are other verses in Leviticus that give us the right as parents to take our children who are, in particularly our sons, who are recalcitrant, and take them to the elders of the community and have them stoned to death. I don't think many of us would think that acceptable, but why is that not held at the same level as the verses against anal intercourse? Aside from just cherry picking, we're 21st century people. We can take a look at the stories that are part of our sacred canon and consider what they could mean to us today. We're each and every one created in the image of God. How can we say that one image of God is correct and another is not?